Hello, my name is Amir Ahmed, and this is my Lab 9 for ENME 351. So what I developed was a video game. That video game is kind of similar to like an Alien Invader video game that you'd see at an arcade. The components that I used was a potentiometer, which controlled the x coordinate movement of my cannon. I also have two touch sensors, which play a key role at the rate the bullets are being fired out the cannon. And then I have a servo that mimics the motion of my cannon controlled by the potentiometer. Here on my Arduino code, this was pretty much similar to what we've been doing in labs. Just first set my pin modes, set them as digital reads and an analog read for the potentiometer, and then I mapped the servo to match the potentiometer, and then I set up my string, which follows into my processing. All right, so this is where it gets a little bit more. So I have my processing, initially just, initializing my variables that I use throughout the rest of the code. I also would like to state that I do have an image, just like an explosion, which we'll see later, that I initialized. I then counted, then I put an if statement stating that if the count to, which is the counter for my alien, is less than 5, I would like the game to run. And then, yeah, so this is pretty basic stuff in terms of like the code. I have my aliens counter, my humans counter, and then I read in the string, state if the string is equal to 3, continue with my initialization. I made the cannon, which is a rectangle that is blue, and then I also had a clear on both sides of my blue rectangle, which is the same color as the background, because I found that to be an issue throughout the initial part of my coding process. Then here I put my ellipse, which is just the cannon, the ammo or the ball shooting out the cannon, also followed with the clear. And then here, if my touch sensor 1 was activated, it'd be shooting at this rate of y-4, and if touch sensor 2 was activated, it'd be moving at a rate of y-8. And you could actually touch them together and get a rate of y-12. And then, yeah, more resetting it to ensure that if both sensors are low, nothing is happening. Y1, if basically the alien reaches a specific threshold, you want to reset it. And then I did the distance equation to encompass when they touched. And then if it's a hit, to reset once again. I also had a random counter that put random locations at the top of the screen for the alien to fall from. And if they were to touch, the human counter would go up 1 and the explosion image would pop up. And if the count was equal to 5, it would say game over and your final score would pop up on the screen. I now have my roommate Emmanuel George recording me playing the game. Just for a little demo, speed 1 will shoot the cannon at this rate, speed 2 will shoot at this rate, and then when you hit, the explosion image will pop up. So Emmanuel George can also show you the potentiometer, the servo moving with the potentiometer at the exact same rate. You can see the speed of the ship getting faster, and it gets a little hard in the game, but you have 5 lives essentially. Pretty good. Okay, I lost. Final score, game over, pops up on the screen. Thank you.